Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Stacy Hewen,
And this is Dan Hewen.
and we're going to be bringing you this next game. We've got Arsenal, who's going to be taking on Apex. Arsenal hails from Edmonton, and Apex is a Winnipeg team, but with a guest player from BC, Ben Johnson. Coming at you from left to right, we have Michael Bailey, Joshua Register, Ben Johnson, John Del Tometa, Aaron Sang, and Colton Bertrand. And we'll get back to you with the names on the other side once we've got some rosters in front of us. It looks like they also have a guest player, Alex Svetlowski. You may know him as a board member from Dodgeball Canada.
Tometa, an excellent Super Smash Brothers player.
And actually wearing his Super Smash Balls jersey today. Oh, look at that catch. Very nice. And so Ben Johnson gets caught out, and that's the first kill of this game. Looks like Arsenal's going to be calling a play.
Is Devin McAngus living in Alberta now?
No, Devin McManus.
Or McManus, sorry. McManus.
Devin McManus from our Warhammer days.
That's right, yeah.
He lives in Winnipeg, actually. So it looks like Edmonton's got a couple locals. And they also have an American on the team. They've got Isaac over there, who has lost a ton of weight. Also known as the Black Hole. That man is just phenomenal at catching. He hails from Boosh in Minnesota. And so it looks like we've got Apex down to just Tometa and Bertrand facing off against the entirety of Arsenal. They're waiting for the last ball to come in.
There we go. Got 4.
And there we go.
And that's
Bertrand
a no deal. Oh, in the air.
Doesn't go for the catch. So leaving just John Del Tometa.
Hopping around like a rabbit.
I thought he had a Greninja on his Smash Balls jersey, but it looks like he has Falco.
You should be rolling around then.
Yeah. Do a barrel roll. I believe that's Peppy who says do a barrel roll.
Right, but don't they roll around more in Smash, everyone from the Fox franchise?
I mean, everybody can roll. That's your dodge move, right?
Right, yeah. They typically don't have like the, you know what I mean, when a character doesn't have an animated roll, like Fox actually physically rolls.
Yeah. Falco's an interesting character in Smash Bros. Because he's kind of like a slower, harder hitting Fox. And you know what Fox is designed for, right?
Ooh,
Speed.
to the face with Tometa. Tries to block,
Yeah.
but unfortunately it rolls over the top.
So it looks like these teams are just going to waste time slapping hands between every round.
It's big high fives going on.
Myself, I like to approach the other team captain and just ask that we avoid the high fives. We all know we love each other.
Got a hi mom from Webster. I'm sure she says hi back.
And looks like Goose and Paradise in the opening rush. Goose off to Webster. Webster takes the opening
Oh,
next on
and
McKay.
Good. Get out of here.
So that's going to put Arsenal at a 6-5 advantage. Apex going to be looking to bring that back. They've got ball advantage. Looks like they call the corners to throw. Bailey there with a nice fake on Sedlowski.
Edmonton looking for a shagger. Calling for a shag. Tim DeLorme runs in to save the day with a last-minute shag.
Yep. Tim DeLorme coming hot off of a victory in the Dodgeball Winnipeg Draft League. His first time as a captain, and he wins the cup.
I just so happen to be part of that team.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Bryce Paradise connecting on to Brock Bradford. Brock Bradford, a former MMA fighter.
Good Lord.
If you ever want, and right off the top of Paradise, McManus goes down underneath the ball. Yeah, if you ever look up Brock Bradford on Facebook, you can see his old fighting photos.
Are there any videos of his fights?
I haven't looked that far into it, but I would love to find some if I could. He's a fairly tall guy. Probably fought in a, if I had to guess, because he's a rather slender build, he might have fought, down a weight class or two and just completely outreached his opponents.
Well, we shout out to Webster's mom earlier. Maybe if she's watching, she can Google Bradford as well.
Webster there taking the
Oh,
point.
big fakes, big fakes. Got some communication happening on the Winnipeg side.
Svetlowski winding up. Looks like Svedlovsky does like the wind-up fake rather than actually doing the full throwing motion.
Call for patience from Goose. Is it Goose or Goose?
I believe Goose is Maverick's wingman.
That would be correct.
Yeah,
Of course, context dependent.
Yeah, absolutely. I really don't want to see him hit the canopy of a plane when he ejects.
No, you don't. Turn into like a breakfast.
Yes.
For the birds.
So, shout out to Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Shout out to Carnation Instant Breakfast, looking for a sponsorship.
There's
no breakfast like Carnation Breakfast.
Absolutely. Send me some Carnation Instant Breakfast. It's
you know it's good when it starts as a powder. That's something I want to eat.
And who doesn't? Who doesn't want powdered food?
I'm going to eat this drink of Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Drink your breakfast. No, just like you have no teeth. Oh, and Josh Register getting hit.
Oh, a big hit and a catch from Webster.
You can see Bertrand just throwing himself around, definitely hearkening back to his origins as a trampoline dodgeball player.
Webster shouted out his mom earlier. I'm starting to wonder if he even has a mom and if he is not just a T1000.
Have you ever seen that video of the test footage? Or not test footage, but the one where they show why the T1000 looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger and they have him as like an army guy with an English accent?
I have not seen that.
It is hilariously bad, and I understand why they cut it from the movie.
Is it almost as bad as, what's-his-face, who played the Punisher's British accent in Enemy at the Gates? Or not the Punisher, Hellboy. What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. He was in Sons of Anarchy.
I haven't watched Sons of Anarchy, and I've only seen parts of Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy at the Gates, great movie.
Seems a little intense.
Very intense. Features
just like camping.
Ed Helms intense. And that pretty-looking British boy. Can't remember his name.
There we go. Bradford there going into the fake into a block position. Talking it out with Sang.
Okay.
Oh, and a nice double hit on
McManus
there.
Looks away and pays the price. Time to pay the piper. Big returns, big blocks. An attempted catch from Bradford unfortunately does not work out.
So that's going to put Arsenal into a 3-0 lead.
Switching sides. Big high fives. That's the game we're playing.
I've been in this game for years. Made me an animal.
High fives?
There's rules to this. Appropriate manual.
As spoken by a true high five.
You can find that manual on dodgeballwinnipeg.com.
Yeah, don't forget to check out the website. And also don't forget to check out Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Now, maybe we should shout out our
starts
actual
as a powder and makes my mornings louder.
Big thanks to Bluestone Homes for sponsoring the men's division that we're watching right now. Dodgeball Winnipeg sponsored the women's division. Domino's Pizza has sponsored the food for this event. Full Throttle Internet is sponsoring the sound system. Ivy Dixon designed the champion shirts. Floodway Print Company printed the shirts. And then we have some silent auction supporters. Solar Rays Massage. That would be Raymond Saracen, local dodgeballer. We have Fort White, Safeway, the Golf Dome, Marigold Restaurant, Pathfill Insurance, Across the Board Gaming Cafe, and Sky Zone.
Well, get out of town. That's a huge list of sponsors.
It is. So all going towards a good cause. This goes towards building programming in Rwanda and in Tanzania. I was blanking on Tanzania for a second.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
So, I'm going to check out the rosters real quick. On Arsenal. Right, it's Mross. That's it. So Ike's last name, the man known as the Black Hole, is Mross. There we go. Goose passing the ball back into his teammate. Looks like Apex is going to be trying to take their first point there. They've got a player advantage.
Oh, big throw from
Tameta.
I was wondering if it was, I was almost going to say Tamela, but that wouldn't be right. Tameta. Got some returns coming in and a hit.
Svetlovsky with a nice
Tameta goes for the second and gets it. But he
Just
gets hit
McKay
in the
on
way.
Webster.
We got a 2-on-1. Oh. Maybe a 1-on-1. And that's the round.
No, Paradis
That's exciting.
accidentally stepped on the court while the round was still going.
I did not see that. You know what I should have had this morning?
You take Paradis, put up a parking lot.
I was going to say an instant breakfast.
You know, I wouldn't even want a sponsorship from Instant Breakfast because I still have like 3 tins of Instant Breakfast.
Looks like milk. Feels like you're eating silk.
It actually is delicious, though. It's just chocolate milk, full of nutrients.
Oh, and a double.
And they really need Joshua Register, too. And that does mean they're going to need 2 catches to revive him because he's the second one hit, so he'll be the second one revived.
Yeah, that's too bad. You know, in the game Fortnite, you can revive a player by stepping up to the side of a van and holding E.
Side of a van?
That's correct.
Okay, when did they bring vans into that game?
I think it was last season when Apex came out and threatened their market share.
So, anyway, Joshua Register, I want to mention, a college baseball pitcher. He went to college in the United States on a scholarship, and his offense is just unreal. Unfortunately, though, he plays dodgeball for fun, so he's not really that interested in going up to the top level and taking it really seriously, you know, practicing that sort of thing. And yet, he can still hang with the best of them playing for fun.
That's talent.
Absolutely.
Arsenal putting up a serious fight here, though. They are looking strong.
Yep. Johnson celebrating his victory wearing a Red River Rebellion jersey, actually.
Strong like bull.
Johnson throwing at the toes of Goose, but not connecting. If you want to connect with Goose, what you need is a jet canopy.
That's correct. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then you, too, can look like a platter of bacon and eggs. Or actually, better yet, a pizza that someone has accidentally carried sideways.
You know what's better than bacon and eggs in the morning? Yeah. Carnation Instant
That's right.
Breakfast.
Carnation Instant Breakfast. Looks like crap, but it'll put you on the map.
Actually doesn't look that bad. When I was, do you remember when Nesquik was just called Quick and it came in a tin?
Yes,
yeah,
I do
like a
remember
circular
that, yeah.
lid you had to pry off with a spoon.
It was Nestle's Quick.
Yes.
Is that the same idea?
Yes, I was going to say when I was younger, I used to lock myself in the bathroom and just eat that straight with a spoon. And all I'm saying is that instant breakfast doesn't look a whole lot different, and if I was a child, I'd probably eat it straight up.
Well, I guess it's a lot more like a chocolate or a vanilla milk, but with more nutrients added in.
That's exactly what it is. That is what it is. But they have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
I
all
just like to
available
go out
Amazon.
on a limb and tell all the lovely folks listening to this game, make sure you eat food in the morning and not just chocolate milk.
Unless it's instant breakfast.
Unless, in fact, it is a Carnation Instant Breakfast.
All right. So Arsenal is looking to just run the clock on this one. They've got a 3-point victory. And Apex definitely was hoping to have a quick round here.
Definitely slowing the play down for sure.
In this event, there is a house rule just to keep things moving quicker. Whichever team has the most players on the court at the end of the round. Oh, and Svetlovsky gets hit by Bertrand. Whichever team has most players at the end of the game, that round just stops, and that round is awarded to the team with more players.
Looks like Arsenal's Goose hit his proverbial canopy. McManus has been taken off.
So Apex, now you can see they just came out swinging. That ball going just short of Moras.
Apex is pushing hard at this point.
Are you on Team Moras or Team Rachel?
That's such a Monica question.
Monica. And a hit on Moras. So that's going to close out the round for Apex, making it 4-2, and that'll be game. That game will be in favor of the Edmonton Arsenal.
Well, a big city congratulations goes out to Arsenal.
Big City Snipes.
Oh, that is loud.
You know what else is loud? The Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Well, I'll say me in the washroom after one.